Liberty TV.
Gase chill out kasese abakasangana kwa sad haimana behind the road erisamarana ne Chelsea restaurant omwatoni kasese bakakumanyisa ya ende omanya waba kabnya na chungwire kandi bantu baleho eri kwerezya ebyerinywa ebyo sebikalihire haimana bisihirire kandi we not a restaurant wete ima hoteli kasavinga ebyeriria ebyo si ebitege mutina moma omwabyeriria benyo bakakubuka ya ende banawutene buffet kutse abakohero muyisa obuli ukayihukulira obukali kawonzererya ko babweto omanya munene obuli hindaniramu ima conference hall iba tunge pool table ya ukasato kwanda mbio siyo si hawa manzera iba likangane bya masata sewebererawe ende bawutishe screen siya ngondo ukaluwa samarira basettinga unaha kuhinabo machisatero banawite a free wifi kwa abakakulisa internet kandi biba kubucha ende umanya wabo nemune nendeke kandi akakulira erihiraho omubala wawo wote omutina mu mange school parties nesende senene bawito omanya wakawunza owanga pakinga mechiruka chawo okuhisa idishosi restaurant haimane ye bara wa endishe service sabo elsho sisi katoke kana nibwambo balobiro mwa bei okwa baba kayisunderi kuli amabutra wabo weta ma birthday abe liga se chill out bakakuherera omwanya okwa bure wamanzara binyabe nene wikerere ba liga se chill out okwa 0 musanju nguma muka musanji 3 munane nguma kutsi wababungira okwa website yabo eya www.ligasechillout.com.
Are you looking for a better place to provide you with a good accommodation? Peace World Social Center. Peace World Social Center is the only place for you to have fun. Peace World Social Center is located in Kizungu Cell, Nyamwamba Division, Kasese Municipality. It offers services like accommodation for visitors, shows like football and music shows, free bathing, cold drinks in all types, good bedrooms for you to have rest, workshops and meeting arenas. Find Peace World Social Center in Kizungu Cell, Nyamwamba Division, Kasese Municipality.
Life moves fast, but staying connected should always be simple.
Introducing Airtel Masaza Bundles. Fully loaded with more minutes, more data, more SMS, more value.
Cool mom, text the crew, stream your playlist, close that deal. All from as low as just 15K.
Choose the pack that fits your lifestyle.
Dial star 100 star 06 hash.
Or use the My Airtel app.
Airtel's Masaza Bundles. Best price, bigger value, zero stress.
All on Airtel. A reason to imagine.
Liberty TV.
Online TV, your window to the world. Good morning, everyone viewing us here, Liberty Online TV, your window to the world. Tukalingana tute munayo munakalire ababerendo kwa mibiri. Today is Monday, ikiru kirenda wa mawa, ikiru chakataleke wa mawa. Of course, na ababerendo kwa mibiri mutina mutina tukawa tuti mwesinja eri maberambere mutia. Mabere tsendo kwa mibiri mtu na mtina yamukikora kwa chero na of course abana mtu chinga live Liberty Online TV mukakora chamani mighty God bless you. Of course kandi tukalifa very good program yetu. This is a sports roundup program yetu yebya masata ikatuka saha itano pakiri kasaha musanju. Professor Ron Kevin MC ninjenga ya kutwala program yetu, and of course get tuned in for everything about sports. Ngaba kulisa yai on my weekend and in Kanaya it was really fantastic. Of course mumu aberesha events mutina of course sports and event. Of course we had a cheru chabatata, the Father's Day. Hey, the Father's Day. How was the day? I will talk about it. Hey, sing it longa chikania kwa cheru chabatata echo. Of course abakatwira musha send ma program ya train of course G events media abakakubara batri hii ukaitrelia computer ukaitrelia graphic design design ukaitra ryanza rikole flyer you get G events media bakakora batibisi bakapikola of course ukaitra MC ukaitra DJ ukaitra radio yonga nakulisha kwa mubala uko ukaitra a live streaming ukanzo mukoro wao alangi bawe nabandu abaliyisha of course live streaming G events media bakakubura batibisi ebyo bakabikola ubyo ukabahikirasha nambasi ni aho kwa ka screen kwa aho tap on them akabei nikanirania banetu nikanirania G events media niko bakakubura but of course legacy chill out abakakora bate ukaitra ibirinwa accommodation ahirikisha waberebula heriya ahirikisha manetu legacy chill out they are the solutions of course ibirinwa benaye byereria ukazero uchungu mpira FIFA World Cup is ongoing waberebula uchungu mpira legacy chill out it is the only place that is safe for you uchunga mpira because ni mwanya security is guru ebyo bwirende bena ndeke that is legacy chill out of course ibirinya nabyo benayo buli kindu is there Peace World Social Center the same thing accommodation ibirinywa kwanzero uchungu mpira legacy chill out they are there for you byukabate pinga kuna bakanambaka na ikwaho they are the solutions for your challenge. Of course, masinje natukamera mutia ni program ikuwetu. This is a sports roundup Professor Ron Akabe. Of course, ukanza rangahi manetu. You are there. Tinakuri mkwa mutimende ngandri sponsoring sports program. You are free to come on board. You are free to find us Liberty Online TV. Wasawarangane te business ya wetu yosi ukaule business ya biaria ukaula shangeta ukaula ene ebindu byose as long as ni duka ukaule ya bekapa uli makasende uli momonyo simanya ole hayi Liberty Online TV asaurangane tu so that abakastoma babe bakasa okwa business yukuwa ne supporting elangrende ito sito makurakurana mwamibiri mutina mwasinja eribi munaye mutia mukakole chamani elangrende mnamtu uchinga kwa YouTube channel ikuwetu Liberty Online TV abali kwa Twitch Liberty Online TV Facebook kwa X handle that is formerly Twitter now hose mukatulangira mukakola HML of course I can't forget TikTok live ndi masinja netukamera mutia that is a great work liking sharing commenting that is the best way to do. Of course, echiru cha mgolo it was Father's Day. Before I go to sports updates, echiru cha mgolo it was Father's Day. Echiru cha batata. Echiru cha batata mwanetu. Echiru cha batata. You know, yesterday we were honoring the work, the respect for the fathers. Echiru cha batata. By the way, not everyone is a father. Kade unamuyatama tata, you are calling yourself a father. Are you caring for your family? That is the question. You know, akana eramu wamulumu hikeka. Aburichiru wabiuka hikeka olebiao, nashabalo meba no abakasi babiri nyo kwatuga. Tsene ruhikire risuru mukari kwikuri mabirania. But isu utabane cho waberere teka. But ngakungana indi ukayihamwe kitumbe because abana sebatalangire wamaleta kavera ukoseswira yaba unamusiri umukali abana ukale kibati ndi kwitirira ukoswira mama wabo bo bayikaseswira mama no nen sataleta na kavera satakolachi are you really a father are you really a father wamabi namukola ebyo because you have to maintain a family yawo iwali kiba kuherere kitumbi you are a father. You get kabutira rikola bendo like ebikanyiza yo mukali ebikanyiza yabani bani kwitere yanga oli baba tamiwe na natata kwe you know so to be a father si chindu indi chindi cholobire ni chindu kali wanga naitokere iwingi uwe yihimbirachu but it is not something easy becoming a father not easy by the way you have to be fulfilling your roles as a head of a family being a father is not easy. However, unagutira bana unakulira but omwana erekwa olama tata. Of course, you have to make sure that my children, they are calling me tata because I'm providing them everything. I'm giving them advice. I'm doing what they need in their life. That is becoming a father. Of course, you have to respect our fathers for the work that they are doing, for the family, and the great advice they are giving to children, as well as that is being a father. But respect to the fathers. Well, we are also good that the Father's Day is there, and it was there yesterday. That is also a big thing. Naturally, celebrating, honoring, respecting the fathers. It also matters. Because they do a great work, families. So we have to respect them. But how are you getting ready to celebrate this day? We should be learning the roles of the fathers. We should be learning the things that a father should be doing, not just the matter of celebrating a chirita, then you stop from there. You go outing, you do what, you go and eat chips and chicken. The thing is, are you being respected? Are you fulfilling your roles? That's what the day means. You know, Abande. But that was the day. We hope things went well. You know, this program, it is not just the matter of no sports, whatever. At least we have to give you some tips. What should you do? What is this? What is that? That is all about things must be going. Masincha harimna tukamera motia ni Professor Von Kevin nijenga kuika kwa program yetu Chiro Munabwire. This is sports roundup. Tuketuka chiri cha balaza like today pakiri hika chiro cha katano endambili saha itano pakiri hika saha musanju itunahimana we shortly lekanga bini ngendo mwaka short break then trust tuke program yetu Munabwire. Good morning.
Ligase chill out kasese abakasangana kwa sad haimana behind the road erisamarana ne Chelsea restaurant omwatoni kasese bakakumanyisa ya ende omanya waba kabinyana cyungwire kandi abantu baleho erikwerezya ebyo rinywa ebyo se bikalihire haimana bisihirire kandi wowe not a restaurant weteyima hoteli kasavinga ebyo riya ebyo si ebyo mutina moma omwabyo riya benyo bakakubuka ya ende banawutene buffet kutse abakohero muyisa oburi ukayihukulira obukali kawonzereri yako babweto omanya munene oburi hindaniramu weteyima conference hall ibatunge pool table ya ukasato kwenda mbio sio si hawa manzera ibarikangane bya masata sewebererawe ende bawutishe screen sya ngondo ukaluwa samarira ba setting una kuhinabo machisatero banawite a free wifi okwa abakakulisa internet kandi biba kubucha ende omanya wabo nemunene ndeke kandi akakulira erihiraho omubala wawo wote omutina mu mange school parties nesende senene bawite omanya wakawunza owaga pakinga mechiruka chawo okuhisa idishosi restaurant haimane ye bara isewebererawe ende sabisabu sisi katoke kana nibwambo balobiro mwa bay okwa baba kayisunderi kuli amabutra wabo wetay ma birthday abe Ligase chill out bakakuherera omwanya okwa bure wamanzara binyabe nene wikerere ba Ligase chill out okwa 0 musanju nguma muka musanji 3 munane nguma kutse wabungira okwa website yabo eya www.ligasechillout.com.
Uganda. Uganda, known as the Pearl of Africa, is a country gifted by nature. Its stunning and diverse habitats support numerous wildlife and bird species, most of which are located within its national parks. Queen Elizabeth National Park is a medley of wonders nestled in the western arm of the Great East African Rift Valley. The park is a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve with the highest biodiversity of any national park in Africa due to its diverse ecosystems. Queen Elizabeth National Park has a record bird count of 612 species, over 90 mammal species, and offers various tourist attractions. Boat cruise on Kazinga Channel. The Kazinga Channel, connecting Lake Edward and Lake George, offers exciting boat cruises. The boat rides offer visitors a chance to see a variety of wildlife and birds. These include buffaloes, elephants, crocodiles, and African skimmers among many. Bird watching. Queen Elizabeth National Park, with over 600 bird species, is a premium birding destination in Africa. A visit to Lake Katwe gives you a chance to meet a community that has been mining salt from this salt lake since the 16th century. The distinctive underground forest of Chambura Gorge is home to habituated chimpanzees. Bird watching and chimp tracking are the most popular activities in this unique habitat. Game drives.
Passenger, I do not remember what here. We'll be back from that short break. New sports around up. Professor Rune Kevin Nijenga kuika kwa programu ya Treno Chiru Chamnawire. And today is Monday, a sports round up. Tukeni tukakuleberia yo betu tukapitama kuhirayo oma sports world. Ubuke wote ni mipira minene na mubi na happening FIFA World Cup. Of course it was fouls. And what is happening in the world sports? Mkakole chamani abali kwa Twitch yetu, that is Liberty Online TV. Of course abali kwa TikTok. Of course nabano kwa YouTube channel yuko at right now live Liberty Online TV. Na mkakola chamani right straight msamadiri nganda tutuke kwa mipira ya satibawa chiru chamani wolo, that is hano mwali hangali ili Uganda. Mtu abitu kala ngiru mpira ichiru cha mgolo kwa timu that is Eshampak Shabakatamu Uganda Cup. Uganda Cup impira mikra satibu ichiru cha mgolo chero cha Sunday tukalangira timu ya Kampala Queens ikasinga eshagulu ibiri ikasinga timu Kawempe Muslims. Of course mbaka nabasingisha golo ibiri okwa 0. Finally, the Kampala Queens, they are the champions of Chikopo Chino Uganda Cup. That is okwa side Bakari. Kongs to the Kampala Queens. It is Shagolo Iviri okwa 0. Of course, wamasamarera a team Kampala Queens balu banam performing andeke when it comes to the semi-finals, that is the first league and second league, on aggregates, even out Shagolo in okwa 0. However, even in a team Kawempe Muslims, they were also performing well. But now finally, a team Kampala Queens, Mama Bidiwa Kasinga Chikopo Chavo, their first ever trophy in this women Uganda Cup okwa side ya bakali. Of course ngaba kusobolera unyiti chikopo kino cyabakali ni chikopo like chikabyanga. Of course abakabi ligi yokubanza even ne yakabero. Of course ne kibinja ekyakasatu, so estimation sisikaisangana ha omereresha satra chikopo kino. Of course abantu bawuta chikopo kino ye team Amas College. Amas College ni abika singa chikopo chino mwaka wa hero. Of course ngumi 2025. They were the champions of this trophy. Finally, now 2026, now Kampala Queens, they are the champions of this trophy, Uganda Cup. Of course, you see both teams, they were performing well in the semi-finals, because reaching on the finals, you were focused, you are doing well, everything. Reaching on the final, it is not something easy. However, this is Mpira Owabakali. You know what it means. It needs hard working. You need to put in a lot of energy along the woman singer Mpira. Credit to Kampala, Kampala Queens. Elisinga ekikopo kyabo ekyokubanza, that is Uganda Cup women. However, a team Kawempe Muslims, they were aiming to elangirindi bamasinga double domestic cups. Ubukeni bubasinga ekikopo ekyabakali, that is from first league yabakali. They were the champions. But now balianza ebikopo bibiri, final kyamale meram Kampala Queens yema bihatokemo baita nyine nyukama betwala ekite ekyokubanza, that is Super League ekyabakali. Kampala Queens na yamaana yema baita yiwe nenye kino simande kitwala na tuketwala kino. Good performance. Of course, a team ya Kampala Queens, they have been playing as a team. You see, when you see them on the pitch, the keeper, the strikers, all of them working together in Langrind Bamasinga Mpira. That is Kampala Queens. They did a great work. See, this is how Mpira Uganda is growing, is moving. Uganda is having talent. Uganda is having talent when it comes to Mpira Wabakali. They are really making it. They are really making it. Of course, ingine kutwala still uyono Mpira Wabakali, that is a national team. A national team that is under 17 women. National team under 17 women, that is a team here Uganda. We call it 10 Cranes. 10 Cranes, TWEN Cranes. Mikanesinga a team a Kenya semi-finals. Semi-finals. Uganda mutukanesinga a Shagoro Isatu. Okwa ziri tukasinga a Kenya omachikopa chino echa Sekafa. Of course, we have to about Sekafa, what it means. Of course, chikopa echo echikabya mama wangu muri East Africa, Central Africa. Of course, Uganda twatwabirihika finals. We are now on the finals. After beating a team Kenya a goal Isatu okwa 0. Now Uganda, we are waiting for a team Tanzania. I mean a team South Sudan. Omumo kwa aikisinga between Tanzania, remember they are the hosts. Niboba kata kashamba kasa kwitsi. It is where this Sekafa is taking place. So mpira wa katikati ke team Tanzania, I mean a team ya Sudan kitu kaliba ya omumo kwa aikebina kahambanga nene team yetu yenu 10 Queens. It was really a nice performance kwa timu ya the 10 Queens. Of course, abasambe mulinga Immaculate Achen, the likes of Shadia, who scored for the 10 Queens. By the way, Uganda, we are not bad. We are not so bad, because at the beginning of this tournament, Uganda have been winning each and every game. It is not a surprise in the Uganda yamalaba but Uganda has been winning games. Uganda has been winning games in this tournament. Remember, we are the champions. The 10 Cranes. And we are the champions. So ekikopo kino kigatsuka Uganda has been winning of course kwalangire tuka mtu asinga timu ya Djibouti goli 13 twamasinga is it South Africa there but who have been winning the games. I'm not surprised Uganda tukaiko kwa finals because we have been winning games. Uganda reaching on the finals, there have been many things. Ebintu byabyo namusateba one day again abasambi teamwork, that winning mentality they have been doing. Of course we hope they will transfer it to the finals. Tukalengana to still Uganda will be winning the finals because they have shown us and they can play good football, they can play a good game. That is 10 cranes. Finally, Family Kokosha finals who have booked a slot. We are waiting for Tanzania, Haimane, South Sudan. Omo kwabo. Kindibina masinga kibina kahambangana Uganda. Of course, finals kisabisikaba ichiro achakavere. Look at that gap. And by the way, at this tournament, ukalangera haka chaberu bevere neruka matasa sata, beru bevere neruka matasa sata. That is how it has been going. By the way, I give a credit to the 10 queens because erisatu mpira like iwa sata munawira yacha very event very neruka watasa sata. It really shows that you have energy. And when it comes to the ladies, we know how ladies are. Abakali, the ladies or women. Moreover, under 17 miaka merere, under 17. You leave that gap. Then you play another match. And it is a tournament. So I give a credit to the 10 queens for the wonderful performances they are showing in this Sekafa tournament. This Sekafa championship. They are really showing well. I think Uganda erasing timu ya Kenya go isatokwa. This was a revenge because Uganda we were aiming to qualify for the FIFA World Cup okwasaidi bakali. So this was like a revenge because the Kenya miyabika tulusa ya machikopa chenu echabakali, that is the FIFA women qualifiers kwa lulengo lwe Africa, I mean kwa lulengo lwe international, that is under 17. So this was like a revenge. We are revenging. That is all about 10 queens. We want to congratulate the 10 queens for winning the semi-final. Finally twavire kwa finals tukindi tukasatra team eye mpero wakindi tukile team eye kisatra ikisinga katika team eye Tanzania haimane South Sudan, and the finals is for Tuesday. We hope Uganda we are going to win this trophy. Well, if they maintain what they have been doing in the last matches, if they carry that winning mentality, I hope Uganda we are going to win our chikopo chetu echomurundu 16 this tournament 2026 Sekafa. I hope Uganda we are going to win this tournament. A credit to the staff and the coach for the great work and the players. This shows that what you have been training the ladies, what you have been telling them, finally you are becoming, it will be a successful when you win this trophy. You know, it's all about hard work. Everything has its foundation, and we hope better results are in the finals. Yeah, masinja edmetukamera mutiani Liberty online TV, your window to the world. Tuli Oma Sports Roundup ni Professor Ron Kevin nijenga kuika yako sports round up. Of course, omusambi yabakatamu Timothy ono is a Ugandan defender. Alu namusatero marihanga area Israel. There is a certain team yalo namusaterako irumwa Israel irumwa area Israel. Of course, abirwa yunirikangani ate abiri bina birulo omalihanga eryo. Of course abibwata Kendi Rwayo, he has departed from there and is now coming to Uganda. Of course abiri featuring emipira ingene nga 19 omaligi eye Israel. Of course Negoro Nguma now is going to come back to Uganda to see whether his future akashalangire future yewe nga matasa twaraya hai. So that is a defender of Uganda, that is Timothy abiri Rwayo nerikangania ati akibina ka Rwayo, that is Israel akina kasa no mu Uganda to see whether he is going to see ahakalangire future yewe nga matasa sambira hai kuti ango kwa team ayai. Now Uganda we are having players now like this one who has been playing in Israel. You know Israel no mako mahanga ayo abanautu mpira at least na himbera kwa hawo. So expect the skills, the new ideas he has been getting from there. We hope amasano mu Uganda kucha kasatro kwa timu shetu ya Uganda hanu either amalangire tangana retiringa Uganda, we shall be getting more those players aba nasho kompira kutababireta ndekebwaho ndekende kandi have skills so that nabo basiba playing skills esho bahimbe umpira wa Uganda and we build umpira owe Uganda. So that is Timothy, that is a defender for Uganda Cranes. Abirwa inirikangania ati akindi bya inakasa no mu Uganda langirinda kasalibe indi timu yanga satira kwitsenga kahumula umpira. That is Timothy. Umasinja bakatwira mwesha sente liga se chill out. Of course G events media Peace World social center. Thank you for sponsoring us my program ya Treno sports round up mukakola echamani. Ukanze radi batayizingana yetu just akanambaka na ikwa ho not business UCOC asawbye ukarangana yetu akabei nikanirania uri ndikwa boba. We are there for you and you are there for us. Hey, this is Liberty Online TV. Umsamariri wachine mpa Liberty Online TV. Shortly lekanga bine nga korindia ngendo maka burangubu yetu adhini tukindivya etuka subula.
Are you looking for a better place to provide you with a good accommodation? Peace World Social Center. Peace World Social Center is the only place for you to have fun. Peace World Social Center is located in Kizungu Cell, Nyamwamba Division, Kasese Municipality. It offers services like accommodation for visitors, shows like football and music shows, free bathing, cold drinks in all types, good bedrooms for you to have rest, workshops and meeting arenas. Find Peace World Social Center in Kizungu Cell, Nyamwamba Division, Kasese Municipality.
Life moves fast, but staying connected should always be simple.
Introducing Airtel Masaza Bundles. Fully loaded with more minutes, more data, more SMS, more value.
Cool mom, text the crew, stream your playlist, close that deal. All from as low as just 15K.
Choose the pack that fits your lifestyle.
Dial star 100 star 06 hash.
Or use the My Airtel app.
Airtel's Masaza Bundles. Best price, bigger value, zero stress.
Igase chill out kasese abakasangana kwa sad haimana behind road erisamarana ne Chelsea restaurant omwatoni kasese bakakumanyisa ya ende omanya waba kabinyana jungwire kandi abantu baleho erikoherezya ebyerinywa ebyo se bikalihire haimana bisihirire kandi we not a restaurant wete imwe hoteli kasavinga ebyeriria ebyo si ebitege mutina moma omwabyeriria benyo bakakubuka ya ende banawutene buffet kutse abakohero muyisa obuli ukayihukulira obulkali kawonzereri yako babweto omanya munene oweri hindaniramu wete imwe conference hall ibatunge pool table ya ukasato kwenda mbio siyo si hawa manzera iberikangane bya masata sewebererawe ende bawutishe screen sya ngondo ukaluwa samarira basettinga unaha kuhinabo machisatero banawite free wifi okwabo abakakulisa internet kandi biba kubucha ende omanya wabo nemunene ndeke kandi akakulira erihiraho omubala wawo wote omutinamo mange school parties nesende senene bawite omanya wakawunza owanga pakinga mwechiruka chawo okuhisa idishosi eye restaurant haimane ye bara isewebererawe ende service sabo eshosi sikatoke kana nibwambo balobiro mwa bei okwabo bakayisunderi kuli amabutwa wabo wete imwa birthday abe ligase chill out bakakuherera yo mwanya okwa bure wamanzara binyabe nene wikerere ba ligase chill out okwa 0 musanju nguma muka musanju 3 munane nguma kutse wabungira okwa website yabo eya www.ligasechillout.com.
Every child deserves a chance at life, but malaria still claims the lives of many children every day. This doesn't have to be the case. The good news is, starting this April, you can protect your child with the new malaria vaccine to reduce the risks of severe malaria and possible death. And when combined with a mosquito-treated net and other malaria preventive measures, it offers even stronger protection.
We'll be back from that short break wasinja. This is Liberty Online TV, your window to the world. Of course, abakaba namtuchingo kwa YouTube channel mukakola echamani subscribe, likinga. This is better for you and for us. Of course, ngatina kutwala makarangu wake tourism. Of course, over the weekend, by the way, Tasklight Marathon activation mekanabika happeninga. Of course, chiro chamuka. Of course, the aim was all about planting trees, cleaning Kasese, and informing the public in the marathon is going to happen. That is August 2026. So the Kasese influencers, Good Forest Foundation, they partnered with the Tasklight Rwenzori Marathon Green activation yamabi ika happening. Of course, Rwenzori Marathon yabiribi inni kwa lorengo ore international world athletic level indi wamasabya momo kwa bakisha performing andeke oma Rwenzori Marathon. Of course, bakisha bakakutwale ukaya participating omasindisha marathon esiri on the international level, like Chicago Marathon and other marathon escabia outside here Uganda. So if you perform well on my Tasklight Rwenzori Marathon, so you have that opportunity for that. Of course, Chiru Chamuka, we saw the different influencers, Kasese influencers getting involved in this activation, reforming the public in that the marathon is there and conserving our environment, cleaning Kasese, getting ready for the marathon. That was all about that. And they planted over 20 trees as one of the ways of conserving our environment and making Kasese look green. However, muba bibaka heremiti umamwesi. But at least the Good Forest Foundation bakangana batri emiti yabama hereyu bakinenda banimulabererayo banimutangarira kwa maretse. But all in all, it is conserving the environment and keeping Kasese clean. That was all about the activation. So marathon that is going to happen August 2026. Of course, another kutwala karangoke tourism. You know tourism, you know what it is. Tourism is one of the industry I show SNM creating emibiri. They are bringing in money, you know. And what you must know is a marathon it is going to attract the people outside there, and they will leave the money here. That is all about tourism. Marathon is promoting tourism. So umsamaliri ukidinyikiria ingabenga kwatira akarango kano tourism. Watch out ulebe chaukendega kwite chauke pikingam chauke ukatwala. Wasincha ari unatukamira. Of course tukitwaloma that tourism twendo ma break, it was some international sports.
Every waking day is a reminder just how beautiful this, our land, truly is. The kind of beauty that you can only find here. In the lush green all around us and the wondrous sights within. It's what you feel in the gentle caress of tropical wind from the mountaintops. And the glow in your heart from a warm neighborly invite. It's in the distinct aroma of our cooking to the taste of food that takes you on a journey. In the sound of homecoming and the sound of Mother Earth. In the magnificence we find on our travels and the exciting moments we experience. Ours is the kind of beauty that comes in all things big and small. All we have to do is awaken our senses and truly enjoy what's uniquely ours. Uganda, the pearl of Africa.
Ukurike hiyo that tourism advert. Africa is the pearl of the pearl of Africa. Uganda is the pearl of Africa, by the way. Uganda is the pearl of Africa. That kind of things that attract tourists. Of course, Messenger and Sports Roundup, Professor Ron Kevin. Nijinga kuikaya kwa program yetu. And of course, shortly, leka tuwe tukaenda ma break, then tukendivya tukasobola.
Liberty TV. Liberty TV.
Igase chill out kasese abakasangana kwa sad haimana behind the road erisamarana ne Chelsea restaurant omatoni kasese bakakumanyisa ya ende omanya waba kabinyana chungwire kandi abantu baleho eri kwerezya ebyo erinywa ebyo se bikalihire haimana bisihirire kandi wowe not a restaurant wete ima hoteli kasavinga ebyo eriya ebyo si ebitege mutina moma omabya eriya benyo bakakubuka ya ende bana hoteli buffet kutse abakohero muyisa obuli ukayihukulira obukali kawonzereri yako babweto omanya munene oweri hindaniramu weteli conference hall iba tunge pool table ya ukasato kwenda mbio siyo si hawa manzera iba likanganebya masata sewebererawe ende baotishe screen siya ngondo ukaluwa samarira basettinga unaha kuhinabo machisatsero banawite a free wifi akwabo abakakulisa internet kandi biba kubucha ende umanya wabo nemune nendeke kandi akakulira erihiraho omubala wawo wote omutina mu mange school parties nesende senene bawite bw'oyita omwanya w'akawunza owanga pakinga mu ekiruka kyawo okozesa edishosi eye restaurant haima neye bara esiwebererawa endishya service eshosi sikatokekana ni bwambo balobire mwa beyi okwabo bakayisunda eri kulya mabuto wabo wetayi mwa birthday abe ligase chill out bakakuhererayo omwanya okwa bule wamanzara binya binene wikerere ba ligase chill out okwa 0 nguma muka 3 nguma kuti wababungira okwa website yabo eya www.ligasechillout.com.
Thank you again for tuning into this program where we're talking about the Computer Misuse Act in Uganda. In the previous episodes, we've been talking about issues pertaining to adults, hate speech, misuse of computers. But today, we want to focus on how does this law protect and preserve the rights of the children. The Computer Misuse Act introduced Section 23 to primarily focus on protection of children against unauthorized sharing of information about children. In 2022, Parliament amended the Computer Misuse Act and introduced this provision, Section 23, which is clearly focused on protecting and preserving the rights of children. It says, a person shall not send, share, or transmit any information about or that relates to a child through a computer unless the person obtains the consent of the parent or guardian of the child or another person having authority to make decisions on behalf of a child. Authorized by law is another angle that opens a category for people that the law allows to share information about children, because on matters regarding children, we are guided by a principle we call the child welfare principle. That in every situation where as an adult you are deciding how to treat or deal with a situation involving a child, you should be guided by what is best suited to improve the welfare, the circumstances, the well-being of that child. The law goes on to say that if you do not follow this process and you just on your own publish, share pictures or information about a child without getting the consent, you commit an offense. And guess what? The penalty is quite big. It says you can be convicted and be ordered to pay a fine 750 currency points, which is 15 million Ugandan shillings, or imprisonment to a term not exceeding 7 years or both. This is all intended to preserve the rights of children, because children are the foundation of tomorrow, and we all have a duty to protect them to grow as normal children without being exposed to any risks. The state has a duty to protect those children before they become of age and decide their own destiny. So please, let's help the children grow well and become responsible citizens that will continue pushing this country ahead without necessarily being exposed to any dangers.
Uganda Communications Commission.
Liberty.
Every click, every post, every share leaves a digital footprint. But do you know what the law says about your online actions? The Uganda Communications Commission is bringing you elaborative infomercial video series breaking down the Computer Misuse Act into simple, real-life stories you can relate to. From online safety to your rights and the penalties for misuse, we'll unpack it all. Stay tuned, learn the law, stay safe online. The Computer Misuse Act, explained for you.
Life moves fast, but staying connected should always be simple.
Introducing Airtel Masaza Bundles. Fully loaded with more minutes, more data, more SMS, more value.
Call mom, text the crew, stream your playlist, close that deal. All from as low as just 15K.
Choose the pack that fits your lifestyle.
Dial star 100 star 06 hash.
Or use the My Airtel app.
Airtel's Masaza bundles. Best price, bigger value, zero stress.
All on Airtel. A reason to imagine.
Liberty TV.
Are you looking for a better place to provide you with a good accommodation? Peace World Social Center. Peace World Social Center is the only place for you to have fun. Peace World Social Center is located in Kizungu Cell, Nyamwamba Division, Kasese Municipality. It offers services like accommodation for visitors, shows like football and music shows, free bathing, cold drinks in all types, good bedrooms, for you to have rest, workshops and meeting arenas. Find Peace World Social Center in Kizungu Cell, Nyamwamba Division, Kasese Municipality.
Liberty TV.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and this is a sports round. My name is MC Professor Ron Kevin, the one you're watching, the one you're viewing, and this is the Liberty Online TV, your window to the world. This is the second hour of our today's program. A second hour of our today's program, and this is sports round. But of course, right straight in kabini nga kutwala wangibinanga mangama kuhirayo, that is international level. Of course, transfers erula basambi erula timu bikabye binamubya, that is outside Uganda. Of course, masincha erimutamalira mutya mugakoleche manaba katwira mesho sende ni G Events Media. Of course, abakakubara batu kaitra MC, kaitra DJ, ukwanzere computer, ukwanzere graphic design. Of course, G Events Media bakakubara batu ebyo shebyo bakabikola. Lika say chill out. Uwete pate, muwete meeting nyoenga banyakitunga mu nishiri abitunga tetete. Mukaronda yeherikolere meeting yenyu imuna munyo kwa tuletso tufukire no kwa kanyamake ngo ko manetu just mubi mukendo kwa liga se chill out bana utomanya kande aka fresh air kakabika neyo umanya ne very excited mwanya mubi yangalika se chill out. It is your solution. Of course, Peace World Social Center, we can't forget them the same. Of course, ukaiterere umupira ukanze ahirikisha wabere bulahirikisha liga, Peace World Social Center nabo bakakura bato buli kintu kine fine and good. Of course leka gabini kakutukisaya omwa transfers news. A team eye Nottingham Forest bakabi babiritagitinga kwiteganzere sayininga omusambi owe Tottenham Hotspurs ayabakatama Lucas Bagval onone musati owe Tottenham Hotspurs abirwa yunerikangani ati iyo akanzerero ndya eyindi timu eyangamuherera umupira nayangatokera kasata umupira abirwa yunerikangani kuti narebora bakulu ati iyo akanzerero kwa timu eye Tottenham Hotspurs and a team eye Nottingham Forest yabere musamarera ngumusambi owerele presinga omusambi abakatamwa Elliot Anderson ubukinde Elliot Anderson shetimu nashabiri lwayine rikangani ndisikamu itaga mulinge timu ya Manchester City, Manchester United, but Manchester City niyo ikanzo musati ono owe Nottingham Forest Anderson. Of course team a Nottingham Forest yabere samaliro musati ono midfield ono indini yakindi bya replacement owa Anderson okwa timu Nottingham Forest ubika endingo kuna makusoborera ishe timu isisamalire umusati ono that is oyabakandire replacinga that is Anderson timu ya Manchester United haibone timu ya Manchester City nisho musamalire this England midfield that is Anderson. Of course Nottingham Forest inamulangara yitinayo ikimu replacinga ya male tumusambi ono Lucas Bagval nga replacement owa Elliot so shatimu sinamwende sky takateka a season ikasa. That's why ngangana kusobolera nyete shatimu sikanza isha signinga omusambi inane oma that league irisa iningo musambi inane used to the league. So Nottingham ikaye wayite yamaleta Lucas Bagval who's proving at Angana English Premier League is proven, knows what Premier League is as a league which is competitive. So team A Nottingham Forest yabere samalera midfield ono owe Tottenham Hotspurs and the near kindi bya replacement owa Anderson. That is wakakuitira yuko team A Nottingham Forest and Tottenham Hotspurs. Uvuka in the team Tottenham Hotspurs, by the way, team Tottenham Hotspurs mubakanate kai a bid shasende singene na million euros sanju nitano aikai traga umusambi ono ebakatamu Sandro Tonali. Sandro Tonali is one of the targets for Dezabi okwa team Tottenham Hotspurs. So mubatekire ye bidi ebero besatro everywhere wambera ho emina nyuma ho mubatekire ye bid kwitesha sente esingane milioni sanju nitano ikaita umusati ono owe team Newcastle United. This is Sandro Tonali ubukende Dezabi ono chikakangana bwa inde nimu kwa basambi abaka inakaita okwa team Tottenham Hotspurs is one of the main targets for Dezabi. So team ya Newcastle United muikananisha sente seno milioni asanyitano. Of course Tonali team ya Newcastle ikambarisha sente sengane million euros chikunu ashabakaita mu musati ono Sandro Tonali. This is a player who plays in the midfield, plays like Bruno Fernandes. Is a player who can play in the midfield, in the defending. So he plays like Bruno Fernandes. Bitsari kiyoko alevu risatanga Bruno Fernandes, but is a player who is who has that leadership skills, who has that risatande ke what a meaning. So he's a hard-working player. That is Sandro Tonali, and that's why Dezabi Abel Mulangiranga his top target ayakanderere to kwa team Tottenham Hotspurs. Tomuchine indi team team ye Tottenham Hotspurs yabala retro but Dezabi namulangira ati akabuildinga team eno ikatasa performing andeke in the coming season ngumi bira abirinamuka ngumi biri avere na musanyi. That is Dezabi akanza Sado Tonali ayali kwa team eye team eye new Castle. Of course babu saying Senesi nabadiba sambi manamulangira ne bakaso kwa team eye Tottenham Spurs. Of course ayinga makhayo ngikutwala kwa team Inter Miami yabiri rwayu nerikanganya indi babiri kirenzanya no musambi sorry unasi akandoka kabe kana mukola balaba mukati we are not machines. Of course I think we Inter Miami, that is Roma Saudi Arabia wakalwa akakangana ya ati timu babiri krenzania nere bakisa iningo umusambi owe Manchester United yalo kwa free agent, that is Casemiro. Casemiro abiri kwati here we go kwa team Inter Miami on a free transfer. The Brazil Casemiro abiri lwaine kanganya ati iyo akanza risata na Lionel Messi. Ubukindi Lionel Messi akatatu team anti Inter Miami. So Casemiro akanza risata na Lionel Messi kwa team anti Miami. So that is a free transfer abiri lwaine kanganya ati iyo akinde ndo kwa team anti Miami. So announcement will be made nesha assignment kwa team anti Miami. Ubuka in the team ya Brazil Casemiro right now sayano na msache team ya Brazil. Of course ana msache mipira mtafukalangire team ya Brazil ikasingi team ya Haiti Brazil when Casemiro is there. So Casemiro ayalwe one of the key players kwa team ya Manchester United under Michael Carrick. Finally amabiri binakaba ni team yakindi binakasa Casemiro ni miaka 33 obukulu if I'm not mistaken. Of course akanda sasa tera a team Inter Miami. Now echibuli changa ibura ya yabocha basa tibanu bakanziva akayowa ina mabiri ngemiaka 35 nirishbe yulu inanze naende Saudi because we have seen many players going there. Eva mabe kula. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo is there. Look at Messi is there. Look at this Kante is there. I don't know what is behind that. Should we say in Saudi Arabia iresha sanda? Because buli musembi amalangira teme kaya mabirande kama oba nerungende Saudi. I don't know what is there. What is in Saudi? By the way, abasambi about amena right now seheno bamabireke a team league ya Saudi Arabia iyabika kachingapu is now the finest. Esa heno malangira Saudi Arabia abantu seheno banamuchinga imipira ya Saudi Arabia because of the great players playing there. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo is there, Al Nassr. Look at Lionel Messi, Inter Miami, Al Hilal. So I don't know. Is it the only league in the Musambi Aberhumolo? Amabetungemia Kamenene, dinner akiendo ma team akiendo ma ligi ya Saudi. So I don't know what is that. But now timu ya Saudi yamabrandika kurakura no mupira, amabrandika kabuilding mpira wabo. Of course Saudi has money. Saudi is having money. That's why you see Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi there, and they pay them a lot of money. I hope in Casemiro is going to get a lot of money for team ya Miami because everything is there. They have money. However, temperature ya way race siri wa favoringa sometimes. You can see this player former with Liverpool that is Nunez. Nunez wakalwe kakangana te akibina kasubula kwa timu ya Liverpool because of poor performance and the weather. The weather ya way Rio is not favoring some players. that is Casemiro wakalwa ikakangani ati abirikiriria iribina kisaininga contract ey'emyaka of course contract ikamwika y'emyaka 2031 in 2026 when you count emyaka iringi isatu in turn around there. So that is Casemiro. Wasinjo iribina tusamalira utiani Liberty Online TV, your window to the world. Ni Professor Kevin Nyeguka program ya FNOA Sports Round Up program abaka sponsoring ngayo G-Events Media, of course Legacy Chill Out haimane Peace World Social Center. Kandera dibata izingana yetu ukaula ya eduka, ukaula ya njimba, ukaula ya uto mudaro wesuo si ubie ukakana yana yetu twangaranga a business ikuwao yangahika ukwabure mundu si inasa inakusupporting. Of course gama kuheyo angekutwala okwa timu okwa timu eye not a team ye but English Premier League fixture is now out. Wakalwaja kakangana yati English Premier League fixtures, they are now out. Omongereza iyo abiruluche fixture iyo season ngumibiri abrana mukaga ngumibiri abrana musanju. Umpiro okubanza akende sabye na kabyayo achiro achakatano, that is evero abrana chuma, yes, evero abrana chuma August 2026. Tukisa tukalangira team eye Coventry yikasatane team eye Arsenal. Ubuka uti ni team isatu eshasa oma Premier League which esha we are promoted. Imamuli team eye Hull City, team eye Coventry, haimane team eye Ipswich Town. Eshishe team isatu esha we are promoted to the Premier League. Of course esha we are relegated imamuli West Ham, Burnley, haimane Wolves. Hawa berendo ma championship. Now wakalwai akakangana yati English Premier League first fixture ikisabi kabyayo vero abranacho August 2026. Tukisabi tukalangira mpira wakati katika timu eye Coventry haimane timu eye Arsenal. Tukisabi tukalangira ayuwe singa a championship. Ubuke ende timu ya Coventry niye singa a championship with ekibinje cyo ekakabere ekitubukire English Premier League. Timu ya Coventry under Frank Lampard muba beba kabya the champions aibe chikopo chino a championship. So the championship a team will be playing now the English Premier League on Friday. What a fixture. We shall see who is who. Arsenal shall be welcoming the Coventry team, the newcomers. The new comers. Of course, in the team of Manchester United on the same issue, tukalangira nabu baka will coming at the Hull City. The Hull City now they are the new comers. So England babiru luchia a fixture ikuwa. Unasi obole chendo ni itakateka. You have to prepare yourself. Now what is coming in my mind and habwechi omusungu yesa henoma biruhulucha a fixture ye wasa henoma biruhulucha fixture. What does that mean? Because he wants to prepare things ale uneshi musungu akakora bantu bewe. It's not like us we Africans. It's not like we Africans wangalangiri wa mundu kaitakataka tusoba tutimute tournament waranga utribanange omunja tute tournament. I really kwa hivyo wanama preparinga. That is, au msungu haka tusingira. He has now released the fixture. The reason behind this is because they want to prepare things. They want teams to know that, hey, on this day we have this and this. On this day now we are going to see I think on top of that, we shall see the Champions League's fixture also being out. You musungwaka preparing luba start things early. We Africans we are now attracted now sahano. Central average menya to English Premier League ikindi bikatsuka evero abrana chuma oko monane ngumi biri abrana mukao, and we are ready for that. Of course hano tukaya releasing fixtures. However, it is not in this month. It is in July. It is in July. So English Premier League wabiru fixture ompero kubanza itimu ya Arsenal ikisabika certain team ya Coventry City. Manchester United chiru cha muka saha monane ebero abrana bebere tukisafika langira baka certain team ya Hull City. Then next isha timu a fixture ngoku ika kangana ya. Of course asingine kusomera, of course wabere byo kabelangira, but the most important thing is why have they released this fixture this time, which everywhere view they want to prepare early, they want to suit themselves, they want to start preparing things early so that they run things well. Really compare na rokande bintu bikabya disrupted. You know, ngokunga nama kusobola era, you have to do your things in a preparation where you prepare your things. That's what makes ukalanguru musungina na how look with them. They put things at the early stage. Say first put things early, do things early, so that they do their things perfect. Yeah. Wasinja ednotamalira utia ni Liberty Online TV, your window to the world. Ni Professor Ron Kevin. By the way, bakaba na tusamaliro kwa YouTube channel yetu. Ukabiwanga na era kuchibuli chosi omara ukanza reminyo kwa timu yawo abasati abaya mataleta. You know we are in Rugambo. Teams are signing abasambi bande banemu lukosha timu abandi basati banamwa some. So if you have any question kuchibuli chosi concerning about sports, wangana chiro kwa YouTube channel yetu aho ma comment section wamanzi kwanda rita about sports. Tukindi vitu kakusubamba by the way. We are here for you. Betu kwa kole chamani eri unatusama lere just tawakole ni chibu hivyo kwa subscribinga iwa likinga and things move well. Ubuke ene FIFA World Cup kabi namle mrero ukindi bukanyikirira ya ngiri bitukerendo mwaka short break, then ngakuletere FIFA World Cup results. Of course munga lo hanu achiru cha Friday. I'm going to give you the results starting on Friday up to yesterday Sunday. Lekanga bine ngakolindia ngakuletere sha results kutebika happening asa heno on FIFA World Cup.
Liberty TV.
Igase chill out kasese abakasangana wa kwa sad haimana behind the road erisamarana ne Chelsea restaurant omwatoni kasese bakakumanyisa ya ende omanya waba kabanya najungwire kandi abantu bareho erikwerezya eberinywa ebyo sebikalihire haimana bisihirire kandi wowe not a restaurant weteyimwe hoteli kasavinga eberiria ebyo si ebitege mutina moma omwaberiria benyo bakakubuka ya ende banawutene buffet kutse abakohero muyisa oburi ukayihukulira obukali kawonzereri yako babweto omanya munene oburi hindaniramu wete inga conference hall iba tunge pool table ya ukasa to kwanda bio sio si hawa manzera iba likanganebya masata sewebererawe ende bautishe screen sia ngondo ukaluwa samarira basetting unaho kuhinabo machisatero banawite a free wifi okwabo abakakulisa internet kandi biba kubucha ende omanya wabo nemone nendeke kandi akakulira eriraho omubala wawo wote omutiramo mange school parties nesende senene bawito omanya wakaunza owanga pakinga mwechiruka chawo okuhisa idishosi eye restaurant haimane ye bara isiwebererawa ende shisali sabo eshosi sikatoke kana nibwambo balobiro mwa bei okwabo bakayisunderi kuli amabutra wabo wete mwa birthday abe liga se chill out bakakuherera omwanya okwabule wamanzara binyabe nene uhikerere ba liga se chill out okwa 0 musanju nguma muka musanji 3 munane nguma kuti wababungira okwa website yabo eya www.ligacechillout.com.
Liberty TV.
Your window to the world. Ni Liberty Online TV. Masinje metusema remote. We'll be back from that short break. Of course, ngama kubiraho nyete tukaya soba FIFA World Cup. FIFA World Cup. FIFA, of course, I explained that the FIFA Federation of International Football Association. FIFA World Cup. A tournament kwa international level. Over the country you see you participating in this tournament. However, you have to qualify, you have to pass. Of course, you saw what happened here in Africa. Ishetimu sikalwa sikanzerela baho Uganda manetu manyamu tasoblera na hari Uganda, pray for Uganda netupaka tu. I dream according the way how Uganda football is growing under this FIFA president Moses Magogo. I hope Uganda one time we shall qualify for the FIFA World Cup. Ngasaba nyama ngina mbobo mezi Uganda net etrabia qualify to the FIFA World Cup. Beitu manetre yo. It is not something easy. It eshetima sikenda yo. Siwote development yo mupira boba kalangera mwe chindu echangana bahas echangana leta eshusente. They not take football for granted. They respect football. So iya bachino malwala galo ribinda banenyo mupira bebe. How will you reach to, in other words, inyo mukayo wa moto mukawo chinge indi team kuti ukawagere timu ya Congo ikasato ma FIFA World Cup? How do you feel? Our neighbors here, Congo itusingiri ichi, Buramburi tunave wetu, send Uganda you have. What makes us not qualifying for the FIFA World Cup? Ukabyo uko wambo abandi babiri bayanesha sende, I not mention them. Abantu bayenesha sende abandi ambo babiri bata abandi ebyo tuko mu Uganda twambo manetu erito wambo abasa bibi Uganda Cranes obule mundu bakenda bakama obukade bunga. That really gives the players the motivation. We have to put in a lot of money eshasende risiro matimu ya Uganda Cranes so that they deliver what they are supposed. Iwa mundu se wangakola utrelire. So can you really get that energy really? So things they have to put in a lot of money in the Uganda from at least nitome iko kwa level ili bitwangana qualifying for FIFA World Cup. Of course pamoja is loading. Pamoja, that is 2026 AFCON. Of course ikisabika bya hano umwa Uganda. Of course abahosi ne basatu Kenya, Tanzania, Haimani in Uganda, that is pamoja. And automatically Uganda we are there. We are there. Sitwe sasa tamanyambo Uganda ikako we are there because the host must be in the tournament. That is under Moses Magogo. Because this is the president who has shown that Uganda has to move like this. I give him a credit and I praise him every day, by the way here. The way how I'm seeing Uganda ngoku aka developing. I just give respect to Moses Magogo. Because if it was not his leadership, we couldn't have been one of those countries who are going to host Pamoja. You see, that shows really an impact. You compare with Uganda is moving at a high speed. I hope for a better result. And we are going to win. We are going to win. Uganda is going to be explored. Uganda, the pearl of Africa. Well, I even now have it here. Before I go to share results, period happening right straight to achiro chakatana. Of course, muyendo masha clubs etimu ya Manchester City awokalwayu akakangana yati umusati ono yabakatamu Jeremy Doku abiri na bisayininga endagano embyaka okwa timu Manchester City. Doku abisayininga a contract embyaka, of course aikide mutwala aikide muhicha omama kawa ngumi 230. Of course Jeremy Doku ubuke ende nemu this is the Belgium, this is Germany. Mujamma no. Of course abrise ningendagane endano embyaka kutse contract embyaka ne team Manchester City. Because Masamalira Jerome Doku season where has been one of the key players under Pepe Guardiola when they delivered that good performance. However, they didn't win the English Premier League, but at least they won the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. So wakalwayu akakangana yati Jerome Doku abiri nakas abiri sayininka and nembyaka kutse contract embyaka ne team Manchester City. Ubukende Pepe Guardiola abiro ko team ya Manchester City. Of course ayalo sanoni Enzo Marasca. So ebyo shebi unashame na wavu manetu na irisa undingana sinanga nayo lo mama netu. Marasca manyumu sungubie katwebu atiche Marasca. So angabe kenga manetu ebyo shebyo. So that is Jeremy Doku awokalweka na tabiri signing new deal kwa team Manchester City, and he is ready to work under the new head coach, and that is Marasca. Of course awokalwayo kwa team Liverpool Cats Jones ubuka ende hane timu ikabika mwanza, that is the team ya Inter Milan. Timu ya Liverpool yabera na shosente Inter Milan yabereta kuti yabereta kao shosente esingene na milioni 25. Timu ya Liverpool yabera siyani yuri white wacha musitwendire shosende shenyu mususuba ye shosende shinesike abakanzo musachono Cats Jones midfielder kwito mumo ko basati aba bakasatande ku kompiro we Liverpool. Liverpool yaberegana yiti eshasende metwalo milioni 25 situshenzire shasende nesike bakamu barira shasende singeno ma mitwalo 40 milioni 40 and above euros shabakanza muitara musati ono ni dakika asatuna nguma eshamdalo kwa sahamukala today chiro chabalaza. Of course agakutwala omwasha results kuti emipiria yo eya happeninga, that is FIFA World Cup litsuka chiro chaka 5 pakirika chiro echa muri golo mutatukasa malera chiro chaka 5. We are trying to watch out here Friday mutatukana ngiri team United States of America ikasinga goli 0-0 ikasinga Australia. Awubuke wote team USA nenguma kwa mahanga ayo awabiri hostinga kwa cheno. Of course FIFA World Cup this time around it hosted na mahanga asatu imamuli team Mexico USA haima ne Canada awokalwa ayu akakangana ya ati team USA yu yabiribya qualified in the round of 32 team Mexico I mean USA awokalwa akakangana ya ati yabiribya qualified for USA alinyuma wirisingo mpira wabo owe Canada of course bana kulembere ekibinja chabo that is a group stage with 6 points however remaining with one game to go of course babirigata okwabo ababiri bya qualified on round of 32 of course bamatabe abasatu imamuli a team that is USA Mexico high man team Qatar if I'm not mistaken Qatar if I'm not mistaken of course named team of course named team yasata Scotland muyabika suri bawane team Morocco gologumo kwa 0 Morocco myesingira team ya Scotland achiru cha katano omachero yimasinga team ya Scotland golonguma kwa 0 right now by the way team Morocco bautisha points in bambata sate mipiri biri one draw and of course ukevu kamba muba kwa draw ni team ya Brazil and now bamasaba masinge team ya Scotland kama sachiti team ya Morocco they have now 4 points umachibinje chabalem and they are the leader banuba chili dingire however a team ya Brazil nabo mubaba kasinga Haiti goli sato kwa 0 then Turkey yamasinga yamasingibwa ni team ya Paraguay 1-0 mimo kwa mipira byayichiro chakatano umusamaliri mu buyango Liberty online TV malangiri mipira kwini mwende ikakala so mipira asiyo lobire Thomas Samarera kwa mipira that is Saturday results chiru cha mukawa over the weekend mtu tukasa Samarera a team Netherlands yamashiresha goro 5 okwangu uma yamasinge Sweden goro 5 okwa 0 Thomas Samarera ni team Germany na yamasinge team Ivory Coast goro 2 okwangu uma then Ecuador haimane Curacao wamakola 0-0 that is a draw then Tunisia this is an African team Japan yamamusingesha goro in okwa 0 Tunisia 0 Japan 0 by the way Africa however we are performing but timu ya Ivory Coast timu basingire goli biro kwangu however Ivory Coast they still have a chance qualifying in the umachibinje chabarebu because mbabiba kasinga 1-0 mubasinga a team if I don't remember mubasinga team ya it was 1-0 I still remember that but I remember so team Ivory Coast mubasingira goli biro kwa 0 but they still have a chance to qualify. I think their next game will be Curacao, if I'm not mistaken. But hangabugira hano team Tunisia nayo ikabi namo heavy yabo they are remaining with 1 game but I don't hope in they can get out of the group stage about Richirwam. Yeah, that is impira eyabyayo achiro cha Saturday. That is then Thomas Samarera imipira yabyayo chiro cha Sunday chiro cha bihoro Spain yamasingesha goro in okwa 0 ikasinge Saudi Arabia Belgium yamakola draw 0-0 haimani Iran timu ya Uruguay yamakola 2-2 ne Cape Verde New Zealand 1 Egypt 0 ngale can compare with Spain Spain of course mbaka nasingisha goro ini okwa 0 baka singi timu ya Saudi Arabia umpira kubanza owe Spain mwabi katikati timu ya Cape Verde haimane Spain haimane Cape Verde mbakola 0-0 abo wagizi twamatsikare erikutsayizinga some of the players in why are not delivering abo chilamani ya mali wamatsikso kwa benchi aba strikers bamane performing andeke. I think Spain yireso balesa umamupiro oyu ibane shamba abo wagizi babiri bakutsayizinga indisipata performing andeke. But now it is a surprise in the Laman Yamal mwakana tukumpiro no and mwakana tebegoro yu eyo kubanza first ever in this tournament. Yamal mwana miaka 10 around there never aho. That is Yamal. So mwakana tebegoro yu eyo kubanza in this tournament kandi irituka mpira. Finally bamatebesha golo ini okwa 0 bakasinga Saudi Arabia. Of course mtukalangira nundi musambi yokatamu oyarabazar siba utamena wanganase yuluma ukelibwa hanuke ukende sek. So striker wavu na makanatebesha goli biri ama kolene assisting uma okwa side eye Spain. However okwinje Spain sinde langerayo kutsiro mashati mushayi eshanga skill ninge chikopa chino. However they are playing, they made a draw with Cape Verde 0-0. However bama saba mambe timu ya Saudi Arabia this is Saudi Arabia ni timu yonga but is a big team. Saudi Arabia mpira wabo achinanire iri kusurisha goli ni kwa 0 means the team is not abo bakachere, I will call it bakachere Saudi Arabia. This was just a small team. So team a Spain finally yamabirika tumisha point yayo ini. Of course a Belgium ni timu ye Iran bama kole 0-0. Belgium na serious ngumpira. Belgium na tukabula chikenda mberanga ni chahai. Belgium mulingo abasambi mulinga this star Kevin De Bruyne Emuli Lukaku. What is happening to Belgium? We are not seeing the stars. They are not performing well. Lukaku is not scoring. Kevin De Bruyne is not delivering. We don't know what is happening. Belgium finally bamakole a draw 0-0 and they made a draw, by the way. They made a draw. That is Belgium in their opening match. Uruguay haimene timu ya Cape Verde na mpaka nakola 2-2. Cape Verde nuli hanga ele ute like a population ya bandu bali mwametwalu 5 yeah, around there to live at any sat. Imagine the population hii timu eno ya Cape Verde 2-2 yamakola 2-2 ni timu ya Uruguay. Cape Verde, this is the team yakola draw ni timu ya Spain. World Cup and we are very calm. Cape Verde is surprising everyone. They made a draw with Spain and they have made a draw with Uruguay. And everyone is expecting but it is not happening. Actually, the game they showed kwa team Spain, still it is the same game kwa team Uruguay, and they scored 2 goals, and they were seen as underdog. Kumpiro no Uruguay haimane Cape Verde 2-2. Cape Verde is a performance. That is 2 points, and they have 1 game to go. Of course, bamasingao bakibi baka lumwa chibiji bakendo kwa level. That is Cape Verde 2-2 the team Uruguay. Then no sama the team New Zealand the team Egypt. A team Egypt finally mwikaresinga omupiira, that is ishagolo isatu okwanguma. Good performances from Mo Salah mwaka nateba, of course nabande basambi. Mo Salah, by the way, has been performing well mipira yino i big tournament yino FIFA World Cup wamalagiri mipira eyishiriye nyuma has been scoring, has 4 goals in 4 matches nyuma. Salah is performing well and Egypt, they are performing well. That is imipira eyabyayo achiro cha Sunday. New Zealand 1, Egypt 0. That is imipira eyabyayo achiro cha mugol. By the way, a tournament here, it is breaking some record. Teams are surprising. A team India satay ndi bitsuangalikana otibaki irahembera it. Teams which are surprising that Cape Verde are playing big teams but surprising them. Everyone is saying, what is happening? So this World Cup we are going to see, we may get a surprise to kalangirendi timu UCSA nikata singao kwa chikopo chino cha tournament, we may see another new team, in my opinion. How things are going, because we are seeing teams SNC performing, and like look at Belgium, they're not performing well. Look at Portugal, however, they made a draw with Congo. They have a match. It's very much a game here with India Kaveri. Look at Germany. They are performing well. When you look at, by the way, Mexico, America, kata of course ngabe kusobalera honyeti isho shabiri bya qualified kuchaberendo ma round of 32. So far the hosts yubo birikangana bati baberendo kwa inde stage round of 32. Round of 32 obonga mayisanyete bakatwala when bakima yo kubanza no wakavere in their group stages, bakima yo kubanza no wakavere in the then abavere bakahambe byabo ibagenda. So wakano yakangana team eye Mexico, team eye America, and the other team Qatar babere no round of 62. However, it's a group stage, but when you see how they are on their group standing, abandi abasubukira bali nyuma namba ngindi bakasinge eyabo sibawutaka abakebala bako, and that's why they have qualified for the round of 32. Of course, Masinja eri mnatusamalira mutyani Libat Online TV. Of course, abakabara tukwamero kwa www.geventsmedia.com. Nengi musinjiri mnemu mnatusamalira mutya. Of course, abali kwa Twitch. Of course, abali kwa YouTube channel. Abali kwa TikTok. Mukakola echamani eri mnatusamalira mutya. Of course, aba sponsors sinanga berwini libala bya mames. Of course, bakapira mu center legacy chill out. Of course, peaceful send the high money G events media and sports round up. Of course, ilishadekika ani nitano ishamala bomwasaha mukawa ichiro icha mnagwire. Of course, by the way, namuchinendo butukubata buchineyo, but let me sign out. Ngatasa kurundira ya, of course, maybe omunja saba na byatwa mabanayo, but stay tuned kwa Libat Online TV, your window to the world. Muleke ngabindi ngasubirira ya hanu, tubanangane ekiro ky'omunja nyamuhanga maisunza. Musibe buholo, bye bye.
Liberty TV. Liberty TV.
Every child deserves a chance at life. But malaria still claims the lives of many children every day. This doesn't have to be the case. The good news is, starting this April, you can protect your child with the new malaria vaccine to reduce the risks of severe malaria and possible death. And when combined with a mosquito-treated net and other malaria preventive measures, it offers even stronger protection. Make sure your child gets their first malaria vaccine dose at 6 months and completes the remaining doses by their second-year birthday. This vaccine is now part of your child's routine immunization schedule and is as essential as completing all other childhood vaccines, such as those for measles, polio, and yellow fever within the first 2 years. Give your child a chance at life by visiting your nearest health facility, offering vaccination and immunization services to protect your child against all immunizable diseases.
Unlock unlimited internet with Airtel Smart Connect Home and Office Wi-Fi to keep you connected to the things you love. Get unlimited internet for your home or office from just 100,000 Ugandan shillings. Best value, high-speed internet for everyone under one roof. Call 127 or WhatsApp 0708 127 127 to get Airtel Smart Connect. Smart life starts here.
Liberty TV. Liberty TV. Liberty TV. Liberty TV.